So, good morning, everybody, and welcome to this software design course, which is a brand new course. Last year, we, sorry, I have. My name is Mauro. I'm the course coordinator for this 2DV608 software design. As you might know, this course is on campus here in Växjö, is on campus in Kalmar, and is also long distance course. So we're going to stream our lectures, and all the lectures will be recorded. So you can access the video, the recording offline on the YouTube or in the My Moodle page for the course. So this course we have 3 different teachers. It's me, then I will be teacher and course coordinator. Then we have Francis Palma in Kalmar, and Diego Perez here in Växjö. The course is organized, as we will see, in 3 different modules, and each of us is responsible for one specific module for the course. Before getting going to details with the course content, some information. First of all, very important thing, make sure you are registered in the course. Okay, that's very important. If you have some problems with registration, please don't hesitate to write me an email. Okay, and then I'll try to fix all the problems if possible. Most of the problems that you have with registration is due to the prerequisites, because you don't fulfill the prerequisites. So there are some courses that are required for joining this course. We have 1DV 506, which is problem-solving programming. That's very basic, it's very important. Then we have programming and data structure, because the Java is the language, the programming language for this course. So we expect that you are able to program in Java. Then we also require this 1DV607 object-oriented analysis and design with using UML, because UML is the modeling language for this course. That is very important. We make extensive use of UML in all the 3 modules that compose the course. That's very important that you know UML. And finally, we also have this 2DV610, which is software testing. But this shouldn't be an issue anymore, because it's not formally removed from as a prerequisite, so we are taking into account to remove it next year, okay, formally. But this year is already there, is already on the system. Then if you don't have this course and the LADOC do not allow you to register to this course because you miss this requisite, so don't worry, send me an email and I will fix it manually, okay? So if you cannot register because you don't fit this requirement, please send me an email. I will check manually all the things. That's very important. So another important question is My Moodle. So we also will make an extensive use of My Moodle, because we put all the information about the course, content, timetable, practical information, contact information, all the learning material will be published on My Moodle. So we're going to publish on My Moodle all the handouts for the lectures, all the learning material that you need to read for the course as PDF, okay? Recordings of the lectures, the assignment, and so on and so forth. So it's very important that you can access the My Moodle page for this course. If you don't, please send me an email and we'll enroll you manually. Okay? Usually my Moodle is connected with the registration. So if you have a problem with registration, you might have problem with my Moodle as well. So it's very important that you fulfill these two tasks as soon as possible. Make sure you can access my Moodle and make sure you are registered in the course. If you have problems, you can always contact us. Okay? We have mainly three communication channels. Emails for personal reason, problems or issues. I mean, if you have a problem with registration, so send us an email. Okay? If you have questions about particular stuff regarding the three different modules, send us an email. Okay? Francis is responsible for Module 1, Diego is responsible for Module 2, and I will be responsible for Module 3, and all the different type of problems concerning the general administrations for the course, as I am the course coordinator. Then we also going to use Slack, okay, as many of you are used to use Slack. But we use only Slack for questions and answers during the lectures. Okay, so that's mostly for long distance students or students that are watching the lecture on streaming. Okay, so people in the classroom can always raise their hand and we will answer the questions. And then we also use forums. Forums are only for question and answer of general interest. I mean, if you have a question about something discussed in a lecture, so please make your question through the forum so that our answer can be read also by all the other students. Okay? Not all the students have Slack, and then it's better if general interest question and answer will be posted on the forum. So they answer are there, and then all the students can read about the topic. And this means questions about the lectures, exercises, assignments, tools that we're going to use, and so on and so forth. Okay? We have 4 different forum. Info, it's a general forum in my Moodle, where you can post question about the course info, administration issues of general interest, not your own personal issues. Okay, maybe the others are not interested in your specific problems. And then we also have one forum for each module. So all questions about requirements engineering should be posted on the requirements engineering forum, and so on and so forth. Make sure when you send emails, okay, to follow the email etiquette that we have. So please use always your student LNU email account. So don't use Gmail or any other private email account when contacting us. Please make sure you use your student account. When you write the message, please make sure you put the code for the course in your subject. So we are running many different courses in parallel, and then we will receive a lot of emails, and then we need to filter emails. And we also need to know who you are. Okay? So make sure you write your first name, last name, and person number in the email so that we can better help you. Okay? If you send us an email, hey, I have a problem with registration. Yeah, okay, but who you are, which course are you talking about? Okay, it's important that you put this type of information in the email so that we can help you better and faster. And also, please make sure that you write, okay, I'm in Växjö, okay, or I'm in Kalmar, or I'm a distance student. And then there are, but these three rules are really important, okay? Then there are other rules that are less important, okay? Yeah, remember that you're not writing to an email or a chat message to your friends, so don't use shorts, okay? You try to be more clear as possible when you explain your problem, so that we can fix it sooner and better. And remember that well-written emails save time, okay, for us, and will result in a quicker and more useful response for you. Okay, that's if you write a self-explained email, then we can understand what's the problem or what is the question you're asking about, and then we can answer better and sooner. So then we can go to the most important things, which is the course content and planning. Okay. So as I said before, the course consists in 3 different modules. One module is about requirement engineering. One module is about performance engineering, and then we have last module, which is about designing and architecting software. First of all, we have an introduction lecture, which is today, and another lecture which is on Friday, where I will introduce you what is software design and why software design is very important. Okay, so. And then we will talk about some software engineering techniques that will allow us to create better software. Okay, so the design for quality is the main goal of this course. So we want to understand at the end of the course that in order to provide the software with high quality, we need to, well, work hard on it, okay? Starting from the requirement analysis, and then the performance analysis, and then designing and architecting. So coding is the last part, okay? It's not part of this course, coding, okay? It's the 2DV 609, which is a following course, and then we will have coding in that course, okay? So, as said, Module 1 is about requirement engineering and will be taught by Francis Palma, which is sitting in Kalmar. So this module will be taught in Kalmar and streamed, okay, on the YouTube channel. Then we're going to have a Module 2 about performance engineering, which is taught by Diego Perez, and this will be in Växjö, okay, and then streamed on YouTube channel for students who are not here. And finally, the third module is about architecting and design. It's me, and this will be also taught here in Växjö and streamed to Kalmar and online. So this course, these 3 modules are spread well, in the study period. This is the this week. Okay, we have the introduction lecture, which is today, and then we're going to introduce and talk about design and software engineering on Friday. Then we have 2 weeks for the Module 1. It means 4 lectures. Then we have no lectures on week 7 because you will have the assignment, okay, that week. So we have 2 weeks of lectures, 1 week for the assignment on requirement engineering. Then we have other 2 weeks of lectures for the performance engineering module, 4 lectures, and then another week, okay, for the second assignment, assignment about performance engineering. And then finally, 2 weeks of lectures about architecting and design, and 1 week for the third assignment. Okay, all the assignments will have retakes, of course. Okay, later on. Then if you don't pass one of the assignments, you have the opportunity to retake it. So then the grading, that's important. As said, we have 3 different assignment plus 1, which is the assignment 0, but I'll talk you about this assignment later on. This is assignment 0 is on-off. If you pass it, you can continue with the course. If you don't pass it, you will be unregistered, okay, from the course. But that's very easy, okay? So, but don't worry, don't be scared. I will talk you about this assignment 0 in a few minutes. So the 3 important things are the 3 assignment 1, 2, and 3. They'll be graded with a score between 0 to 100. And then they are registered in LADOC according to the ICTS scale, okay? And so the function for mapping the score to the grade is given here. I don't know if you can read it. You must score at least from 60 to 67, okay? Because this is an E. If your score is less than 60, you have to retake the assignment. The final grade is essentially the average of the 3 scores, okay? And then we apply the mapping function to the final value, okay? So this means that you have to get at least an E in all of them in order to pass the course, okay? If you don't get E in all of them, then you have to retake the assignment that you fail. Any question about this? Yeah?
So there's no final exam?
No, there's no final exam, okay? Only the 3 assignments, and I mean, once you passed all of them, you will get the final grade on LADOC, okay? Each assignment is 2.5 credits, okay? Then in order to get the 7.5 credits for the course, you have to pass the 3 assignments. But there's no final exam, okay? What else? Yeah. Assignment 0 is on week 4, which is this week. Okay? Then I will publish the assignment on my Moodle after the lecture. Okay? And you have a week for doing this, but it's very easy. You'll see. Then assignment 1 will be in week 7. Then we have week 10 for the assignment 2 and week 13 for the assignment 3. So, any other question?
The credits will be registered on the LADOC for each assignment.
Yep.
Directly.
Mm-hmm. So then, assignment 0, okay? Assignment 0 essentially consists of 2 different tasks. We means read 2 papers and write some answer about answer about some questions, okay? So first task is to read this very important and old paper called No Silver Bullet, Essence and Accident in Software Engineering paper from Brooks. It's very old paper, but it's very important to understand what is design and why design is important. Okay, so the idea is that you should reflect on the impact that this paper has on software design in general, and enumerate 3 core problems, and for each problem 2 to 3 possible mitigation. Okay, read the paper, think about what you have read, and then enumerate these three core problems. Okay. The second task is to read about another with some chapters from this book. Same author. It's very important also for understanding the design. Okay, so why we want to talk about design, why we need to study about design, okay, and not only programming our software. So we need to, well, engineer the software, not just program the software. Then read these three chapters. Are, I mean, it's very short chapters. You don't have to read 100 pages. It's about 30 pages, no more. Reflect on the software design, okay, as it is described in the three chapters, and then enumerate at least 2 problems that you recognize, okay, and describe when you experienced these and how you found a workaround. So, as you can see, okay, these questions are not right or wrong. Okay, I mean, the answer to these questions are not right or wrong. So we want to know what's your perspective. Okay, we want to understand what are your expectations from a design point of view. Okay, so you cannot fail, essentially. So answer should not exceed 1,000 words, which is more or less 2 pages in 12 points times New Roman, okay, single space, okay. So it's not a big deal. Okay, should be quite easy to read and answer these easy questions. It's very important that at least, I mean, you submit your assignment, because if you don't, you will be unregistered from the course. Okay, this is to, well, understand how much committed are you, okay, in the course, according to the rules that we have here at the university. You have any questions? Yes. Sorry, can you?
Is this book available on Moodle?
Yeah, everything is available on Moodle. Okay, so don't worry. We will put on my Moodle only the 3 chapters that you have to read, not all the book. And we will put on my Moodle the PDF for the paper, and then we will put on my Moodle every learning material that you need to, study and make the course. Yep.
Do we need to have a course literature for this course?
I just say that we will publish everything you need on my Moodle.
Also,
So
we don't need to buy like anything.
no.
Okay. Nice.
I mean, if you want to buy the books, because I mean, you want to have it in your bookshelf, it's okay. But I mean, we will make available all the learning material that you need to accomplish the course. Okay, in PDFs on my Moodle. Okay, if you don't have any other question, that's all for today. We're going to meet on Friday morning here, and then we will start talking about software design. Okay, so why it's important, what do we expect to learn from this course. Yes?
How long is it going to take to publish the recorded lectures after the lecture?
And that depends on YouTube, because they are recording right now. Then the processing of the stream it's automatic. We have no control on that. But as soon as we have the link on YouTube, I will post the link on my Moodle. So you either check on YouTube directly or through my Moodle as soon as we have the link. Sorry? Yeah, wait. English or